Hi, Firsties. Today we're going to solve for the unknown in story problems. So we're going to do a couple together right now. And then also we will have worked on this a little bit during our class Zoom. So I hope you'll be familiar with it. Okay, I have my first story problem. Let's read it together. We see 8 shells on the beach. 2 shells are white. The rest are black. How many shells are black? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is think about what we're solving for. Are we solving for a total or an unknown partner? Well, I'm going to go back and I'm going to reread it. We see 8 shells on the beach. 2 shells are white. The rest are black. This is the unknown. How many shells are black? So we have the total, and we have one of the partners, which is 2. So this shows me that 2 shells that are white plus the amount that are black are going to give us a total of 8. So I'm solving for the unknown partner. I'm going to use a math mountain to solve this first one. We know that 8 is the total. It's the total amount of shells that we saw. And I know that I saw 2 white shells and the rest were black. So the amount of white plus the amount of black shells should give us a total of 8. So I can solve this by drawing my tiny tumblers and counting on from the number 2 up to the total. So I'm going to touch the 2 and say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go back and count and see how many tiny tumblers I had to draw to get to 8 from 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I must have seen 6 black shells. 2 plus 6 equals 8. And I can double check it by drawing my tiny tumblers on the other side and then counting to make sure I have 8 altogether. I'm going to draw 2 here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It works. So the answer is 6. Now think about the label. We're going to write the labels today. Go back to the question. How many shells are black? What are we talking about? We're talking about shells. So shells is the label and shells is in the story problem, so we need to spell it correctly. 6 shells is the answer. Okay, let's try another one. I have another one written here for you. I'm just going to switch these out. Make sure you can see that. Okay, move it over just a touch. This one says, Toothless has 6 crickets. I give him some more. Now he has 9. How many crickets did I give him? Okay, first thing we need to do is decide what we're solving for. Are we solving for a total or the unknown partner? Let me read it again. Toothless has 6 crickets. I give him some more. So I'm giving him more. He already has 6 and I'm giving him some more. Now he has 9. How many crickets did I give him? If you're thinking that we need to solve for a partner, you're correct because 9 is the total amount that he has. 6 is the one partner that we know, right? He has 6. I'm going to draw another math mountain here. He has 6, and then I give him some more. So we're adding 2 amounts together. The total is 9. Okay, so the amount that he had plus the amount that I give him should give us a total of 9. I'm going to solve this how we've been practicing the last couple of days. I'm going to touch the partner I have and say it and count on until I get to the total. 6, 7, 8, 9. I had to add 1, 2, 3 to the 6 to get a total of 9. And remember, you can double check your work. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can draw 6 tiny tumblers over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then add them to these 3 and make sure you get a total of 9. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it works. Or you can draw a circle drawing. Let me show you this way. Remember, there's more than one way to solve most math problems. Here's another way. We know the total is 9, so if I draw 9 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I know that he started with 6, so I'm just going to circle those ones all together, or I'm going to actually just group them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the amount that he started with, and so the 1, 2, 3 that we have here is the amount that I gave him. It's the sum more. That was the unknown. Okay, again, it will look the same way in a math mountain. Okay, so my answer is 3. Does anyone know what the label is? Let's go back and look at the question. How many crickets did I give him? 3 crickets is what we're talking about. So I need to make sure I spell it correctly because it's right there in the story problem for me. Okay, so your assignment is pages 67 and 68 out of your math workbook. On 67, you're going to need your adult to help you read and work through the story problems together. There's room right here for you to draw a math mountain or use a circle drawing to solve. You're going to put your answer in this box and the label on this line. You should spell the label correctly because it's written up here in the story problem. Okay, be careful of the little picture. The picture does not necessarily match what the label is. You have to reread the questions to know what the label is. So you're going to solve questions 1, 2, and 3. Your adult's going to help you read. You're going to, again, show me your work with a math mountain or a picture drawing. And then on number 4, it says, discuss why it is important to write a label in the answer. You can just talk about that with your adult. On the back side, we're going to work with finding partners of 6 because it looks like 6 is the total in each of these equations that we're trying to find. Here's what it says. Solve the story problem. Use cubes to help. Raja has 6 plums. He wants to put some on each of 2 plates. How many can he put on each plate? Show 4 different answers. Okay, so if you don't have small blocks at home, again, we've talked about this before, you can use cereal pieces, you can use maybe little buttons, or if you have small little toys. I'm going to use dinosaurs, but make sure you have 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 dinosaurs. Okay, I need to find 4 different sets of partners that equal a total of 6. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these dinosaurs on one plate, and I'll put the rest on the other. And that should give me partners of 6, because I know I started with 6. Okay, so this shows me if I had started with 6, I have 2 on the first plate, plus 1, 2, 3, 4 on the second plate. And then you'll move them around to come up with different sets of partners on the remainder ones, okay? So maybe on the next one, you're going to put this amount and show me what those partners would be. Maybe on the next one, you're going to switch them around like that. Okay, I don't want to give you all the answers, but I want you to work through it, and I want you to find 4 different sets of partners that equal a total of 6. When you're finished, please take a picture of both sides and submit